What's good? It's your boy Fanon. Do a quite quick live stream this evening. Wanted to talk about my man Lennox Lewis, who has really shown a lot of class through this whole thing with Deontay Wilder, and also get some people's ideas about who they think the top prospects are in boxing. Right now is a good. What's going on, Harold Jones? What's going on, Young Merv? Major Strong songwriter. What's good, man? Yeah, I was just wanting to get people's thoughts on this, man. First, on who you think the best prospect in boxing is right now. There's this is kind of a drought and bouts going on right now. So it might be a good time to have conversations about who the next big guy, who the next guys coming up are. Expert Genius was good, man. How you feeling? Deshaun Davis was good. Deuce 03 was, excuse me, I said Deuce 03. Deuce 09 was good, man. Tyron Harris was happening. What it do? Macadon won. Thomas Morrow said, I'm watching you spit the truth. That's what's up, man. Appreciate that, man. I'll tell it as I see it. What's going on? Childs, what's happening? Hey, organics herbal supplements. I did respond to that question you had on that last live stream, man, in the that you left in the comment section. I think you might have left it after it was already over about the StubHub stuff. Roy Babineau, what's good, man? Robert Larios, he said, we need a Lennox Lewis, and they'll be really running scared. Yeah, man, I appreciate Lennox Lewis, man. It's crazy because I wasn't the biggest fan of Lennox Lewis, man, when he was fighting, only because I was a big Mike Tyson fan at the time, and after that, I did like Evander Holyfield from the time he was a cruiserweight, and Lennox Lewis, I kind of hated it because Lennox Lewis was whooping everybody, but after his retirement and his time goes on, man, you start to really get what's going on, Rick Scipio. You start getting respect for people, man. And, kind of when he's gone, man, I was like, that dude really could fight, man. He might have been the best. He might have been the best of his era, man, and one of the best heavyweights ever. But the way that he's been treating Deontay Wilder respect, and he's being from the UK, I mean, that really has gathered a lot of my respect, man, because you got a whole lot of other people, man, talking out the side of their necks, man, about this situation, the whole A side thing, all of that. What's going on, Malik Omar? You said Lennox Lewis is the real deal, and I salute Lennox Lewis. Absolutely, man. He's the real deal. That's the real deal, man. Even for him to come over to the United States and step up for the Jack Johnson pardon and be there for the Jack Johnson pardon ceremony, man, that just showed a lot, man. I'm really liking how he's handling himself through this whole thing. I think that dude is kind of like, I mean, man, him and Evander Holyfield, Evander Holyfield, has also been representing real well, man, telling the truth, like he sees it. Tyron Harris said, I didn't like Lennox either, but I never liked the Klitschko's. Nah, I liked it. You know what? I like Vladimir Klitschko. Vitaly, I wasn't big on. I like Vladimir Klitschko. The only time that people started kind of getting upset a little bit with Vladimir Klitschko was during the time they started, cats get carried away and want to talk about he's the greatest heavyweight ever, For 2 million pounds over 18 fights. What is it? 2 million over 18 fights? Hold on one second. I don't guess. Let's go. This is not going to be difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divided by 18. That's $111,000. $111,000. 1. What's good, Sal Gutierrez, man? What's happening, man? Hey, Sal, man. Gennady Golovkin said that not all Mexicans are rooting for Canelo Alvarez. I have to believe that's true. However, I can't imagine. Man, I don't. What is this dude doing with all this Mexican style? If they were talking about black people like that, I'm black style. I'd be like, man, I ain't got no time for you, man. Especially with all these guys that fight different ways. But anyway, I thought about that, man, with Saul. Wilder is fake. We have a troll. Wilder is a fake. We have a troll. What is that? There's a Wilder in here? Or are you saying that I'm a fake? Rex Scipio. He was. Tyson had a late 80s. Holyfield had a mid 90s. And Lennox and Lewis had the late 90s. Yep. Yeah, Lennox. I mean, Lennox was kind of at the tail end of all of that. Wilder is a. Oh, somebody said Wilder's a fake. You have a question mark. Yeah, Lennox is Jimmy J Smooth Network. What's good, man? Say, yeah, absolutely. Lennox is a fair dude, man. Oh, Infamous said Devin Haney with Black Shanae, whatever that chick is name, a fool and his money are soon parted. Or a soon what do you call it? Is that a thought? I'm too old to know I know what a thought is. We used to call them trifling, we used to call them tramps. Y'all call them thoughts, I think. Lennox is a true OG, in my opinion. Second greatest after Ali. Says C-level DC. He's a mug, I'll tell you that, man. Oh, you said, yeah, I was responding to someone. Yeah, I don't know what's fake about Wilder. But somebody probably got bopped for saying that. Well, I don't see any timeouts. So what's going on, Macadon 1? I just rolled back and I saw you said what's good. And Dark Child, man, Dark Truth, my man from the UK. We got to do another collaboration, man. I got a couple collaborations I want to go back and do again, man. Raul Gutierrez said, Fanon, catch me up, man. What did I miss? Nothing. We just started. Just talking about how Lennox Lewis has been treating Deontay White. A cat from the UK, a heavyweight champion from the UK, has really been Jimmy J. Smooth says, stop telling your age. Fanon Esquire. Nah, man. I mean, I am what I am. I am what I am. I made it this far, dog, so I'm gonna be proud of it. I actually had a cat pass away. Guy I went to high school with, went to church with from the time I was a little kid, passed away today. Rest in peace. Lennox was my favorite at the time. I appreciate Holyfield more today. I can appreciate that organics herbal. Yeah, you know what? I was really big on Tyson. I appreciate Tyson less now than I did then. I mean, at this point, I guess I got to go back through it again, but right about now, I think Mike Tyson was a little overrated. And maybe, tremendously overrated. Oh, man, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's a cat named Lester. Passed away. Just got the note earlier today, man. I had like a line brother of mine pass away back in 2006. So he's been gone for 12 years. The more older you get, the more it happens, man. James Sousa said, Fanon, shout out to you from Seattle. Lennox Lewis is speaking facts. Yes. Lennox Lewis is a stand-up guy, man. Which right there, I'm saying that who passed away, it was a friend of the family. So a guy somebody said I was showing my age, and I was like, hey, I've made it to this age, so that's a bit of an accomplishment, Raul Gutierrez said, I still love Mike, man. Misunderstood. Yeah, Mike's a wild boy, man. Tarkus Box, what fraternity am I in? I'm a Kappa. I'm a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Jose Mondronga. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear for that. I appreciate that, man. We weren't. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, Lester, I can't say Lester and I were like really good. Really, we weren't like real tight. It's more, I was really cool with his older sister, and we went to church. We're all like in the same group. Lennox avenged all his losses and condolences, man. Thanks, Rex. Lennox Lewis, James Sousa says Lennox Lewis is one of the only boxers in history to beat everyone he got in the ring with. Avenged both McCall and Rockmine. Yep, he did. Oh, Major Coast, man, lucky you listening from Hawaii. That's what's up. Jimmy J Smooth Network. Tyson did clean out the heavyweight division in spite of beating Pooties. Yeah. Yeah, I think like some wins are underrated. I think like his win over Trevor Burbick is probably a little underrated. I think Trevor Burbick was a good fighter. That was a good. I think Trevor Burbick was a good win. Michael Spinks was a good win. Even an old Holmes was a good win. Those wins against Razor Ruddock were really good wins. Because I think Razor Ruddock was a good fighter. So I think he beat some good competition, man. It's just, when he stepped up there with Holyfield, the biggest names that he fought, he lost to. But look, I wouldn't put Lennox Lewis necessarily ahead of Larry Holmes in heavyweights. I think Larry Holmes would give Lennox Lewis all he can handle, and maybe a little extra. I mean, I've been watching a lot of Larry Holmes lately. Larry Holmes can go, man. I think James Hughes, I think getting married to Robin Givens affected Tyson's fight game mentally. He couldn't be the animal as Givens was trying to control the lion. Yeah, I think that's a real good point, man. I think that's a real good point. But I mean, it's tough to like Hagler said, it's tough to get up and run in the morning when you got, in silk sheets. He's 19, 20 years old, man, and got everything at that age. I mean, he was there at what, 19, 20 years old? Whittaker's tar students, the Tyson's a beast. Yeah, he was. No doubt about that. Lawrence Williams, what's good? My top prospect is Chris Lil B. Colbert, Lil B. Hop. Plus, he has the casual fan support with his movie Counterpunch and Equalizer 2. Was he in Counterpunch and Equalizer 2? I didn't know that. I got to check that out because, I ain't seen either one of those. But yeah, Lil B. Hop. So let me know who you guys think are your top prospects. I'm probably going to do like a community one, do that and a list, or let me know who you guys want me to put in my poll for the top prospect, because, these are the guys, that, 5 years from now are really going to be the top of the sport. Even the guys we have good. What's good on World Breaker Fighting? How you feeling, my man? Greg Holmes. Holmes could get off the canvas and win. Tyson never showed the ability to come back from adversity. That's fair enough. M. Greg. Expert Genius. AJ has made $45 million over 21. His last 3 fights brought in $43 million. That leaves $2 million spread out over 18 fights. Something don't add up. Oh man, you know what don't add up, Expert Genius. It's coming out the mouth of Eddie Hearn. Don't believe crap. Getting ready. Oh, I'm rock solid. Getting ready for 10 p.m. What's 10 p.m.? Oh yeah, you got what times? Oh, what you're doing the live? You're doing a live stream at 10 p.m. Good. I think I saw that earlier today, man. Forgive me if I didn't miss it. Fanon, what's odd? GGG is not speaking English anymore. Look, man, GGG's a fucking fake, man. Gennady Golovkin's a fake, man, and I can't wait. I hope he gets the brakes beaten off of him. I hope he gets the dust, man. I want Canelo Alvarez to beat the brakes off that dude. Pass all his tests and beat the brakes off Gennady Golovkin, mainly because of Abel Sanchez. Gennady Golovkin himself seems like he's kind of a decent guy, but he allows a lot of that nonsense to be said. A lot of that nonsense to be said around him, man. I hope Canelo Alvarez beats the brakes off that dude. Boxing Lounge says GGG been a fraud. Yeah, dude's a fraud, man. It's like his claim to fame is that people didn't want to fight him. And now that there's a bunch of people who want to fight him, he gets stripped for ducking. How does that work? Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I'll be off well before that. 10 p.m. So I have to check out World Breaker Fighting. Joshua going to be in trouble if he goes to Russia. Man, I am really interested to see that crap should have been in a purse bid already. It should already be at a purse bid. It's been 24 hours, hasn't it? And it already been 24 hours? Yep, Rex Scipio running for mandatories. And he got a whole bunch of cats who want a piece of him right now. Let me name how many people want a piece of Gennady Golovkin. Canelo, obviously. Jamal Charlo, Danny Jacobs, Billy Joe Saunders, and is that it? Billy Joe. Oh, and Sergey Deverenchenko, the dude he got stripped for ducking. Crazy. 168 hours since that thing happened. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. I've been waiting to say that. I did a video on that the other day, man. I was like, come on now. The clock is up, homie. The clock is up. PED Vetkin beat the biggest bum in England to get his shot at David Price. I don't even, we the Guitar Studio, I don't even understand how in the world a dude even how you even get a shot after you test positive that many times. How does that even work? Gregory Wilde says, oh, Napoleon Armstrong, I missed. What's going on, Napoleon? How you feeling, man? I didn't see you. I don't think I said what's up to you. What's good? Tarkus Box said, I'm torn between Canelo and GGG. I dislike them both about the same. One duck, two ducks. Tarkus Box, I think Canelo's slightly less of a ducker. Canelo Alvarez isn't ducked. He could be accused of cherry picking, but I don't think, other than the Charlos, I don't think that you can really call him a guy that's ducked. More like selective picking. You know what I mean? Do you realize they're selling Garcia? Saquon Jones, what's good, man? He said, oh, money talks, bullshit walks, PEV Vetkin. We'll show that one. I got a new filter that allows me to, somebody talks crazy, I get to see it before I approve it. So if you don't see your comment right away, I'll try to hit it. Saquon Jones, do you realize they're selling Garcia Easter's tickets for $200 in the upper deck? What? Wow. They trying to make that dough. I hope E Bunny get him a little of that co-promotional money. Hope he gets paid right. That's going to be a great fight. I'm looking forward to that. July is actually going to be pretty good for boxing, man. Fanan, I changed my mind. Sal Gutierrez said, Fanan, I've changed my mind on Ortiz. He was tough fight and no one calling him out. Respect. Yeah, man, them cats don't want to they know, the people know about that. People, they get convenient. Ortiz turns into a bum. Part of the definition of being a bum by these Anthony Joshua fans is that Deontay Wilder fought you. So like, it was interesting because, you know, Dominic Brazil was not a bum when Anthony Joshua fought him. But just the mere thought of there being, what's going on, blood boxing? Just the mere thought of Dominic Brazil fighting Deontay Wilder, he becomes a bum. He's a bum after the fact. However, Eric Molina was a bum when Deontay Wilder fought him, but he became not a bum when Anthony Joshua fought him. It's just amazing how flexible these definitions are. You know what I mean? Boxing Lounge says Ortiz still a boogeyman all day, every day. He'll be a boogeyman. See, here's the thing. When he turns, because Anthony Joshua really doesn't have very where to go, man. Y'all hit that like button. Yeah. Ramsey Sutton, what's good? Yeah, hit the like button. That'd be much appreciated. Oh, not Roger. Oh, yeah. AJ disappeared from the media. He got shut up. They don't say anything else, man, that we got to dig you out of, acting like you want to fight Deontay Wilder. Next thing you know, you'll ask for $100 million. They'll pop up with that. Dude should have said $100 million so he could just look real crazy instead of looking, well, he looks crazy now, but it just took a long time for him to get that way. Ali Dago says Ortiz knocks AJ out. Oh, Sal Gutierrez, Fanan, how do you like Easter Bunny fans? Like your bunny in a stew or grilled? Hey, don't lunch. Don't lunch. You'll be real sick, Sal. You'll be real sick if E-Bunny gets Mikey Garcia. That's a big boy, man. That's a big boy who's been in some tough fights. He's coming to grind. He's gonna let his hands go. Fanan, Blue Blood said Povetkin will be 39 when he and Joshua fight. Klitschko was 41, but nobody says anything about that. Look, man, you know the deal. It doesn't matter who Anthony Joshua fights. Anthony Joshua is Anthony Joshua, okay? That's Anthony Joshua. If Anthony Joshua fights him, it's a great fighter because that fighter fought Anthony Joshua, right? You can't, I mean, let's be real. Everybody that Anthony Joshua fought is a great fighter. And the proof that they are a great fighter is that they fought Anthony Joshua. Because you got to be a great fighter to fight Anthony Joshua. Right? Get that circular logic? But if you're Deontay Wilder, you're a bum. Because everybody that Deontay Wilder fought was a bum. So even though they didn't think you were a bum before you fought Deontay Wilder, you became a bum when you got in the ring with him. But if you get out of the ring with Deontay Wilder and get into the ring with Anthony Joshua, then you're no longer a bum. You're a great fighter because Anthony Joshua only fights great fighters. Don't you see what he's done in just 16 fights? Man, there's nothing you can, I mean, you know, everything like, what is it? Everything to a hammer. Everything looks like a nail to a hammer. Everybody that, you know, some channels have really let me down on this nonsense, though. Boxing Lounge, AJ can do no wrong, apparently. No, he cannot. Because that's not in his nature. His nature is to shine. His nature is to shine. And let's all jokes aside. Condescending tone is hilarious, Vanan. Hey, man, I'm just telling you the truth, dog. Ali, you know the golden rule. He who is not AJ is a bum. Yet he who is AJ is an all-time great. They love him. And you got to understand that, man. They love him. And that's how they see it. You know? Kevin Johnson is an all-time great. You saw what AJ did to him. Was Kevin Johnson? Who is Kevin Johnson? I don't understand that. I'm not buying the zone. I'm going to NBT Boxing. He's always hooks the free live streams. Yep. Oh, I'm not getting any type of the zone, dog. They're not getting any money out of me, homie. I'll stream the World Boxing Super Series. Oh yeah, but you know they got Eddie Hearn just got hit in the pocket. So they might be a little more in a rush to come to the United States now. Or let's see, you know, it'll be interesting. See if they continue to fight at O2 Arena and Wembley Stadium now that they kicked out StubHub. Because StubHub is a sponsor of Anthony Joshua. But now StubHub has been kicked out of Wembley, and been kicked out of O2 Arena. Because now they've signed up with a secondary ticket market that's going to cap the prices at a maximum 10% increase. Gotta love the UK, man. They do not allow people just to be gouging boxing fans all willy-nilly. Tone Bangers, aka Antonio McCray, what's good, man? Said Kevin Johnson is the 51-year-old pedestrian AJ fought. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Kevin Johnson, I didn't know. First ballot Hall of Fame, baby. Kevin Johnson. So he's fought a 51-year-old, a 41-year-old, a 39-year-old. Hard to win a purse bid against a billionaire. It is. We'll see what happens, though, man. They got to keep this clock. They got to get it going, though, man. They got to get it going. Because, as you know, the drug testing started last week, even though the fight's not signed yet. Haney's new girlfriend, Black Shanae, his career about to be over. Man, people like to be celebrities, huh? You can't find somebody better than that. That chick ain't even all that, dog. Like, come on, man. I've seen Black Shanae. Is that her name? Dude, come on, man. You can go. Every city's got 30 of those. Every city. I'm talking about every city. Tuscaloosa, Alabama got 30 of them. Okay? 30 of them without the baggage. I mean, what's all that about? Dog? I don't get that, man. That ain't nothing hot about that chick, man. And exactly, dude. Come on, man. Come on, man. I heard AJ is working out at for $950 million. Man, that dude is sick if he loses this fight. Oh yeah, Povetkin asked for Vada. That would be hilarious. He's like, nah, man, I need to get you up. Nah, we're on Vada testing. They need to test. They need a year-round test these cats, man. Eddie trying to pimp is Somali pirate. Of course he is. Eddie's pimping Anthony Joshua. Why would he stop at Anthony Joshua? He's pimping Joshua. How you gonna have a cat miss out on $50 million up front? You come on, man. He must seriously, man. That dude's. I could just see him walk out with a stack of 100 bills and slap Anthony Joshua in the mouth. Bitch, sit down. Shut up. You ain't taking that money. uh you can email the WBA and let them know they effed up. Email him and voice those facts, ladies and fellas. Excuse me. Sal Gutierrez said, Fanon, you grilling tomorrow? Nah, man. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be grilling. I'm probably gonna go over to I'm gonna probably go over by somebody's house and let them do all the I want to go by my brother-in-law's house. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go by my brother-in-law's house. I hope. This dude is crazy good at barbecuing, man. Crazy good. That's really where I want to go. I want to go by my brother-in-law's house, man. And he know if I show up this house, it's just for the barbecue. That he's my wife's younger brother, man. I love that dude. He's a great guy. Didn't like him when he was a little kid, but when he grew up, turned in one of the coolest cats I know, and is like a competition level barbecue cat. Takes him like 7 hours to barbecue some damn ribs. Like, dudes, for real, I've been in your house for 3 hours. All right, this shit's been cooking this whole time. Can we come on with this? Tome, rumor has it AJ got turned down by Marsha Ambrose. She told him she doesn't date lesbians. Ooh, Kid Miss said I'm firing that girl too. Yeah, man, I ain't the one, dog. I ain't got the patience for all of that. Fanon, at my kid's sweet 6. Hey, sweet 16. Oh, happy birthday to your baby. But I had to sneak out and say what's up. You'll all be safe. And AJ is still a pussycat. Soft. Dang right he is. Purring like a biatch. Brother-in-law from down south. Yeah, well, no, he's not. He's from the Midwest. But they do their thing. Waiting on great ribs waiting on great ribs is punishment. I'm telling you though, man, this dude's ribs are bananas. I mean, they are really, really, really good, man. Like, it's like they taste like they're so tender. They come up, they're soft like fish. Like it's beef, but it's like soft like, oh man. I was like amazed at this dude's ribs. Of course, no sauce necessary or any of that, man. But he damn sure does take all damn day. Like, what time are you starting and when is it going to be ready? That's when I'll be there. All right. Marshall Simmons 56, barbecue is like sex. The slower, the better result. Nah, dog. I like to get mine. Boop, boop. Let's roll. Just kidding. Ooh. Word of the day. Who will win the World Cup? Brazil. I always root for Brazil in the World Cup. Not that I have any idea anything about soccer other than you can't touch the ball with your hands. Napoleon Armstrong said, I dry rub my barbecue with smoke for hours and hours. Yes, sir. Eric Simpson said, for now, fool. I'm like, God, dog. Hey, man, I've had sex enough to know, dog. Look, we can cut that down to about 35 minutes from start to finish, homie. Brazil is my team. Yep, that's who I always go for. I always go for Brazil. I always go for the Brazil. Got to go for the brothers. Did you all know that is the largest population of Africans outside of Africa? Brazil, even more than the United States. Huge population. He obviously smokes those ribs. Yes, he does. I thought it was like pressure too. I might be wrong, but I think there's some pressure cooking to it. Maybe I'm wrong about the pressure cooking, but I don't know. It tastes like somebody pressure cooked that shit. Like, it's so soft and moist. But whatever he does, I don't know. Oh, he said 30, 35. Hell, you doing good. Now I'm talking about talking beforehand and afterwards, dog. Oh, man. But when you get to my age, you learn how to, you know how to make it work for both parties, homie. I use oak wood. Oh, I think this dude does he does, what is it? Pecan wood? I think his is like pecan wood. He does the woods from pecan trees. So yeah, 80% live in poverty. Yep, no doubt about it. Not Belgium, Brazil. I got meat marinating now for tomorrow. You getting ready? That's what's up. Marshall Simmons says, shit for nine. We do that sometimes, but I guess you'll be sick like the Marlowe's corner last night. I was well impressed in your you're in the right place, guy. What you mean? Let me go through this. Pecan, good shit too. Yep, yeah, that's what he uses. He uses pecan. Marshall Simmons, shit for nine. We do that sometimes, but I guess you be sick like on Marlowe's corner last night. I was well impressed. You're in the right place, guy. I hope you're talking about this boxing knowledge, dog, because you know we did it. Got to subscribe to Marlowe's Corner, man. I'm trying to get that competition up and nice. I want to battle. Come on, man. We need to get more and more knowledgeable boxing fans because seriously, man, Marlowe's Corner is a cure for casuals. Okay? Marlowe's Corner is a cure for casuals. If you sit there and listen to that long enough, and beef or pork, I don't know. I like pork ribs, tell you the truth. I like beef. I like pork. It don't matter to me. Your answer is boxing knowledge. Hey, man, look, I'm trying to tell. Oh, yeah, I eat both. I'll do both. But seriously, Marlowe's Corner is a cure for casual boxers. There's no way listening to those type of listen and cheat. I encourage people to cheat. If you can't answer the questions right away, go Google the shit. Who cares? If you can Google fast enough and beat me, all the better. Because you're gonna have to look for some stuff. You'll see these cats. Maybe you'll be able to oh, for now, we had a ball last night in Marlowe's Corner. That's what's up. You talking about the ones we did last night? I think we were on Marlowe's Corner was on here last night, right? Yeah, for sure. Marlowe's Corner is, I'm telling you, it's a cure for casuals. It's a cure for the casual. What's going on, Black Fight Fan TV? What up, homie? How you feeling? We talking about this boxing, man. We had right now, we're talking about Marlowe's Corner was on the channel last night. They're the cure for casuals. M. Greg, my man, what's good, man? Much love in the super chat. Yeah, it's a cure for casuals. Because if you listen to that and you go through that show, you go through that contest, you're not going to be a casual fan anymore. Because you're going to have to go. What's good on Marlowe's Corner? What's good? I was just telling them again, your show is a cure for casuals. It'll cure with the casuality that ails you. You cannot have those type of conversations without learning to start appreciating Black Murderers Row, without appreciating shit. Harry Greb. God dang, Harry Greb is like every fifth answer. Harry Greb. Who had the most consecutive fights in a year? Harry Greb. Who did this dude beat to get his 1942 shot? Harry Greb. Harry Greb be up there all the time, dog. Marlowe's Corner talking about Harry Greb. You come on there, you better know what you're talking about. Huh? Yeah, but that's cool. What's going on? MP4 Viz was good, man. MP4 Viz said what's happening, man? I've been busy lately. I'm getting back into it. That's what's up, man. Hope everything's going well with your son. Oh, by the way, the other top prospect should be, and I should change this right now, man. I'm sorry. I forgot to put Money Pal in the top prospects, baby. Marlo, what it do? Great show last night. Yes, sir. They did it well. Volcanus, my man in the super chat. What's good with you, man? Much appreciation. Thanks for the great content. Yeah, those cats do good show. I hope you enjoy mine as well. Definitely a different type, but Marlo's a cure for casuals. El Fenici, Marlo chilling, listening to Fanan Cook. Yeah, we talking it up, man. Fanan, good evening, sir. What's good, Bracy One? How you feeling, man? Hope all is well with you. You know, we just up in here talking this boxing. We did start talking about this conversation. Hey, KQKC Boxing, subscribe to my man KQKC Boxing. He's putting out those good videos. It's your boy. What's good, man? Sonny Justice Bay, what's good with you, man? We got people coming in here a little late in the show. This is good, man. I'm glad you guys made it in here. I will respect my man's gentle nudge that at 10 o'clock he's going to go on, so we'll roll for about another half hour. World Breaker Fighting was gently nudging me, telling me that he has a program at 10 o'clock, so we will respect the time. We will respect the time frame. MP4 Viz, what's going on? Okay, yeah. So look what we talked about before for the people that just came in. Robert Singleton, what's good, man? Was that Lennox Lewis to me has shown that he's got a lot of class, man. I'm really appreciating Lennox Lewis, man, as being the type of guy that is really going to stand up for what's right in the heavyweight division. You know, organic meditation, man. You provide great content, so I appreciate that, man. Eugene Aaron III, what's happening, man? He said, Fanon 100 with the facts. We try to make it happen. But, I just really appreciate it, man. I wanted to do a video just, pointing that out about Lennox Lewis. A lot of the people from those guys, the UK casual fans that are big time behind Anthony Joshua right now, and some of the fake dudes are just like hating on channels, generally speaking, those type of channels, want to say that people don't like, it's just we don't like Anthony Joshua because he's from the UK, as if there's some like great UK bias in American boxing. I happen to love UK boxing. I'm a big proponent of and watch them often. I even watch the domestic level fights. I don't always know who the guys are, but I appreciate their skill. I appreciate I appreciate their effort. I love the crowds. I love the way that Boxing Nation calls the fights. What's going on, KO? Said for now, will the UK turn on Lennox Lewis on Lennox? No. No, they're not going to turn on Lennox Lewis. They'll turn on Anthony Joshua first. What's good, man? KQKC. I gave a shout out to Fanon today. I appreciate that, my man. And here's your shout out too. Please subscribe to KQKC Boxing. Let's see if we can get him 4 or 5 new subs out of this. We need more good, solid voices in the sport of boxing, in the YouTube world, in all, at fighters, everybody. Sal, Fanon, you gonna get that Zone Network? No, I am not. I will not be giving a nickel towards Eddie Hearn, man. I cannot do it. If Eddie Hearn was not on that channel, then I would. Because the World Boxing Super Series, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, MP4 Vids, man, much love in the super chat. He said half of Lennox's fights were in the USA. That speaks volumes. It does, man. He wasn't hiding out. That boy could fight, though. That boy could fight. And he got a US and he's got a US trainer, which honestly, your boy could use. I'm wondering if somebody who's a trainer, let me know what you think about that. US, my man Robert Singleton says, us Americans respect UK boxers more than the UK respects our US boxers. You know what? I don't know if that's true, because let me tell you something, man. I don't know if that's true, because these same channels that crap all over, Deontay Wilder wouldn't, man, come on, man. How are they gonna? It'd be hard to have a channel without talking about US boxers. Real hard, dude. I mean, are you going to talk about Ryan? I mean, who are you going to talk about all the time? O'Hare Davies and Ryan Burnett. O'Hare Davies, Ryan Burnett, Carl Frampton, Scott Quigg, Dillian White. I mean, you don't get any of the good stuff if all you do is cover UK boxing. They'd be missing out. It tends to be that way with the US boxers. But hey, man, I like UK boxing a lot, actually. As I was mentioning those names, I was like, dang, I like all those fighters. It's hard to talk smack because I like all those fighters. Lennox was a great champion and a first-class gentleman. Cedric Green, yes, sir. And he's shown it, man. Dark Truth, Fanon, you ever consider writing like articles or blogs? I have. There's actually a channel I haven't talked to in a minute that asked me to do some, and I was considering doing it. I might do that. It's just so easy just to talk. I like talking to people, but I wouldn't mind. I mean, yeah, I could do that. I think about it. But at the same time, man, that's a lot of effort. That's a lot of effort for not a lot of reward. You don't get real-time interaction with people, man. Salute Fanon and all the brothers in the chat. Trey X, my man. One of the kings of Marlowe's Corner. Hey, Trey X, I was trying to tell him. No, that is definitely can be shown. Said F bitch room boxing, aka match room. Yes, sir. I agree with that sentiment. I can go for that. Oh, channel like Hitman Strike Back. Yeah, that's a good dude's got a good channel though, man. He's just tripping on this. I unsubscribed. Only reason I unsubscribed was not disrespect him because I do like him. You know, I like it. I like when he's not talking about Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder because I just think he's wrong about it. He's caught up in his feelings, and you know that being caught up in your feelings and being wrong over and over and over and over again, you know, it'll make you say some crazy shit. You know, because Anthony Joshua has to have let these guys down, and if they haven't admitted that Anthony Joshua's let them down, then you know they're just holding on to it and hoping that eventually he'll do something to redeem himself. You know what I mean? Like holding on, like holding on to what do you call it? Like just holding out hope, man. Like holding on to a stock that plummeted, hoping it'll come back up. Cedric Green, for now, do you think Hearn is ruining the sport? No, he's not ruining the sport, but he's a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? He's a pain in the ass and he's irritating. And we don't need him in the United States. He can go back over there to UK. Seriously. He can pack up and go back because we already got a couple of him here now. We don't need somebody else trying to hold up and keep fights from happening. You know, if he was like Don King, as a boxing fan, Don King was one of the best promoters because he made fights happen. You know, now he wasn't the best for the boxers because he was stealing, you know, robbing people blind. I'll go with what people, you know, I'll go with what, you know, the general consensus is. Oh, said Hatman was dogging AJ in an article June 3rd, 2017. He said AJ is ducking Ortiz. He would be right about that. Holding in a bad marriage that is not getting better. Nope. It's time to let him go, man. Honestly, it was time to let Anthony Joshua go when Anthony Joshua said that he was going to freeze out Deontay Wilder and when he wouldn't let him in the ring. That's when I was done. There was no coming back after that. Once you do that, you violating the sport, man. Because you're being a hypocrite. You would never want somebody to do that. If somebody was the A side, quote unquote, on you, you would never tolerate somebody saying that. You know, they never tolerate somebody saying that. So when he said that, I was done with him. There's no excuse for that. When you threaten to blackball another fighter, you're tripping. You know what I mean? You're just tripping. There's no coming back from that. Oh, breaking news. Expert Genius said Floyd Mayweather being sued for $2 million for alleged money scheme. Yes, sir. He got sued for $2 million because he got off because he screwed over these Nigerian dudes and took some money from them and didn't show up. You know what I'm suspecting, though? I'm suspecting that that's somebody in his camp that did that. If the facts are true, I bet you that's somebody in his camp that defrauded him. But that don't mean he ain't got to pay the money back because if it's somebody on his management team, then it'd be a then they have agency and the right to bind him. Dana Jones, man, the plan was to say AJ has to fight the Russian, then Wilder signed to fight his Mando. Then Eddie comes out and says the fight with the Russian fell through. Let me go through that again, man. Hey, I got you, KQKC. We're gonna check out your autobiography on Joe Louis Barrow on your channel. Everybody, check that out. We got the shout out, my man. The plan was to say AJ has to fight the Russian, right? Then Wilder signed to fight his mandatory. Oh, then Eddie comes out and says the fight with the Russian fell through. Oh, I get what you're saying. You're saying, like, say that way he doesn't have to fight the Russian and he doesn't have to fight Deontay Wilder either. I wouldn't doubt that. But see, I don't know why Deontay Wilder, like these people keep saying, Dana, that Deontay Wilder is going to fight Dominic Breazeale. He might, but I don't see why he would fight Dominic Breazeale next. Because he just had a mandatory. He just did a mandatory the fight before last with Bermane Stavern. Right? So I don't know why he would have to take a mandatory right away. You know, like 2 fights later have a mandatory. You know, that mandatory could probably get held off. You know, so if he would, so I'm telling you the guy that I think, and this is because I've heard it come out of the mouth of Deontay Wilder in an interview, was Adam Kornacki. I'm thinking that he might fight Adam Kornacki before Dominic Breazeale. And Dominic Breazeale's a jackass. So, you know, and Dominic Breazeale's suing him. So I wouldn't fight the dude unless he dropped that damn lawsuit. Dominic Breazeale sounds like a jackass. Just listening to him talk. Tarkus Box said, has anyone seen Lil Buddy on Counterpunch Boxing TV? He seems to be pushed the narrative the fight not happening is primarily Wilder's fault. Seems real Hearn friendly, and dude's a black American. Hey, man, yeah. Well, is it Counterpunch Boxing? I think I saw that video, man. I mean, you know, that's that dude's opinion. I have my own thought. I'm not going to speak on him. Let me tell you what my experience was as a YouTube channel. Okay, and see if this helps you. All right. These cats want to make their name in boxing, right? You got a channel because you want people to subscribe. You got and you're trying to figure out how you can grow your channel and how you can spread your voice. I think that's a fair assessment. What is that, political princess? You got to chill out. People are going to talk about whatever they want to talk about. Seriously. If you want to talk about Deontay Wilder every day till you 90 years old, that's your business. But look, people want to get their voice out, right? So there's certain crowds that get attracted to certain videos. My channel is called Fanon International Boxing Channel, right? And that's pretty much because I wanted to talk about boxing. Like, I used to do videos about Mark Magsayo. I did a lot of video about UK boxing, a lot of videos about like Thai boxing, not Thai boxing, but fighters from Thailand, right? Because I like the smaller weight class, and I was figuring it was kind of tough, you know, to cover the same thing that everybody covered. But what I found out was, and let me get to this Dana Jones. Hey, man, much love in the super chat, Dana Jones. Man, you always support, man. That's much appreciated. It said, funny thing, if AJ fights a Russian, bet Wilder fights Fury the same day, and the Polish dude fighting Charles Martin next, I think this month. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Kornacki's fighting him this month? Dang. Yeah, you got to get clapped, though, political princess, because you've been getting a little out of hand lately. Just got to chill on that. People are fans of Wilder. You know? I mean, whatever it is, man. If you do, check out my channel. Oh, if you do, check out my channel. For sure, Kid Mid. So, look, anyway, cut to the short of it. I couldn't do those videos anymore because of the type of people that are attracted to my channel. I can't do a Manny Pacquiao video, or say like an Alexander Usyk video. I get like 10, 15 subscribers that like Usyk or like Gennady Golovkin, and then I'll do a Deontay Wilder video, and then all 10 of them people calling me, you know, in this, in that, I'm unsubscribing, da 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 da. So when you have a boxing channel, it's really tough to mix crowds. And these cats that are trying to like come up, I mean, they're taking the narratives that I believe they're taking the narratives that their subscribers want to hear. And because it's hard not to get influenced by what your subscribers think and the conversations that you're having, because like minds come together, you know. But I listened to what that guy what some of those guys have to say, and the shit don't make any sense to me, you know. So my thought is, I'm not subscribing, I'm not coming back. But as far as like why people do those type of things and have those type of conversations, I'm telling you, man, these cats are trying to counteract. A lot of times I think these cats are trying to appeal to the anti-LDBC crowd, because the Lions Den boxing community really does have a lot of breadth. You know what I mean? Like breadth, 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 a lot of wingspan. There's a lot of content. There's a lot of channels from a lot of different areas talking about a lot of different fighters. And there's no one entity that can put out as many videos in a day as the LDBC does. So they have a nice little niche of people who don't like the LDBC. And if you do videos talking about what the LDBC channels are saying, those guys come and they flock to those videos and they subscribe to you. You know, I couldn't do it. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? So I was just like, I that's not going to be me. I can't do that. I'm not going to be that kind of guy. Oh, yeah, that dude, what's his name? Yeah, your no culture, that's the easiest way, in my opinion. No, you're no, I'm not sure what culture is. Yes, indeed, pound Lions Den boxing community. It's killing it. I'm telling you, it's killing it. It's killing it. And I'm just telling you the truth, man. Oh, those LDB haters don't get no views. Look at your boy. Yeah, man, that dude that you mentioned is funny. Yeah, and if I see him and I'm on a wrench, I'm throwing him out of a chat. The dude's a waste of time. One of the best things that helped my channel grow was not paying him any attention. And it wasn't always easy. That dude used to do a video about me a day. It's like, what is this guy on, man? But, MP4 looked very impressive in sparring today. His body attack is really something to behold. His jab is nasty. I'm looking forward to it, man. The Dark Lord 2006. Read my comments. Nobody's talking about this. Are you trying to say Wild is a shit champ? Oh, no. You're not. Then Anthony Joshua. Oh, okay, I'll go back to another one. I got to jump. I want to. Okay, let me go here. Hey, but much love in the super chat, my man Dana Jones, you representing. For 9, I never see anyone mention this, but back when Povetkin was a mandatory in the WBC, Joshua was the number 2 contender. When Povetkin was dirty, the WBC did clean boxing program, and AJ pulled out of the WBC. Man, you ain't got to do anything but look at that dude to know what that is about. I'm sorry, man. That dude is not the first guy boxer that, yeah. Then Anthony Johnson goes for the much easier IBF route. Then you get all of these fanboys talking about AJ's achievements. But forget if AJ was so great, he could have started with the WBC. They ain't stupid, man. He ain't trying to get in with Wilder. That dude knocked his damn head off. Mr. Boxing Today said pound LDBC. I'm telling you the truth about that, man. I ain't sucking up to the LDBC. I'm telling you the truth. That's obvious. It's obvious what these cats do. Because look, man, it's big. These cats are big. And not only that, they're better. There's a lot of them, and they're better. Because you got cats that are really, 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 really boxing fans. And when you're really, really boxing fans, you're not going to leave. And they've weathered the storm. They're not going to go away. A fighter can lose, but they're not going to go away, man. Going to keep making videos. That's not the case for certain people, man. They'll go away. It's hard for like 120 guys to go away. And it's self-sustaining. You know what I mean? It's self-sustaining. Because there's so many, because the LDBC isn't just, it's just not the people that are uploading the videos. It's the people that are watching the videos. You know what I mean? And it's not selfish. It's not like it's just not my gang. Fanon gang, come to the Fanon gang. Man, fuck all that, man. You can listen to me. Don't just listen to me. Go check out Marlo's Corner. Live in effect. Go check out Black Fight Fan TV. Go check out Mr. Boxing Today. Go check out Blood Boxing. Go check out 78 Sports TV. Go check out Santee Walton. Go check out Coach Sheldon Harris. Go check out General Africa Awaken. Go check out Black Fight Fan TV. Go check out Corey Lee Boxing. I don't know if he's LDBC or not, or if he's affiliated, but check out Beverly Rose Boxing, Cali Enigma. I can damn near stop doing. I can't. It's hard to stop. I could go for the next 15 minutes naming channels. That's why they do that shit. Blue Blood Sports TV, Boxing Clinic and more, Kid Mid. I could go for 20 minutes naming these cats, man. And I might miss Miss Boxing Fanatic, Ashley's Corner, uh, female fight fan, goes on and on and on. Yeah, all these cats. And if I'm missing somebody, I know I'm missing somebody. I've never even talked to Dream Chasing Boxing, but Dream Chasing Boxing, yep, Beverly Rose. How are you going to beat that? So when they see all of this, it's like, okay, how can I create something? They even got somebody. I saw another hashtag, hashtag NDBDCDEF, whatever. No, famous athletics, exactly. Reese Mack, do I ever check out T Street Controversy? No, he did a diss video on me. I understood it. I never went back. I used to be subscribed to him. Somebody came to my channel and said, dude took a dump on me. So I was like, shit, all right. I don't think I ever said anything bad about the dude, but you know, dude, yep, Dante's Boxing Nation. That's not LDBC, but that's a great channel. Boxing Eagle's a great channel too. But nah, I don't check dude out because dude took a shit on me. Troy King Road, I don't know. I don't know about that dude. If you asking me passive student, I don't know nothing about that dude. James Souza, Joshua eyes are gonna get all lit up, and his face gonna get shaky. He gonna bring hers too. Oh, said Dark Juice, yep, you're gonna miss somebody. Dudes are deep. Exactly. That's just it's tough, man. And it's not just the fighters. I don't know, Reese Mack, when it happened, man. Somebody just told me dude jumped on and called me a race baiter. And I was like, somebody said, oh, dude likes to beef. And I was like, okay, unsubscribe. I just unsubscribe because I don't need that shit in my life, man. I don't make diss videos about people. But I don't know, it was some months back. I never heard it because I never went back. But yeah, I've been subscribed to him for several years. Indeed, Bredden. Yeah, no, he's sure I don't do it. If you got something funky to say say to me or about me, on. You know? John Blaze said, I seriously think Povetkin might sleep him. I don't know, man, because, you know, Ali Dago said Lakers, baby. Yeah, good for you. Good for y'all. Bulls, baby. God dog it. We ruined our man. We could have had a squad. Anyway, Michael, the biggest problem is the time we have to wait. Oh, for that fight? Dark Lord 2006. I think it is BS. The UK fans talk about Shelly Finkel. Oh, hey. All right, well, passive student, I'll tell you what that is. Why I'm like, I don't really. Dude flipped out on me. And I couldn't understand it. I went to a live stream and dude flipped out on me. And I was like, dude, did I do something to you? I just asked a question. Dude called me like 5 ways kind of stupid. So I was like, all right, holler at you. I was going to be like, let's do a subscriber drive or something. Because I know who he is. He's clearly a very knowledgeable boxing fan. But like I said, man, you call me an idiot, I'm not coming back. You know? I have no idea why people get that aggressive in live streams. You got to like call me a name or something for me to cuss you out. But dude definitely knows his boxing. Don't get me wrong. You know? All those channels say they're not biased. It's funny when Eddie gets caught in a lie, they try and blame the other. Exactly. Everybody acting like they're biased is a funny word, man. That's a real funny word. All said, Passo said, shit ain't cool. We shouldn't be. It wasn't a beef. He didn't know who I was. He said my name was famous. He read like famous boxing international. What the fuck are you talking about? That's a stupid ass question. That's why you know shit about boxing. I was like, dude, I just wanted to know why you think that Jermell Charlo can unify, but that Demetrius Andrade is the best fighter. I knew the answer to the question. I was just hoping he'd expand on it. But he misinterpreted a word that I said. I was like, what's your rationale? And I think he read thought that I was saying he was irrational. So I was like, all right. Hey man, hey man, peace be unto you. Many blessings in the future. But he knows the shit out of boxing, dog. And he's very entertaining to listen to. So Tanaris Ego gave a shout out to the LDBC for being one of the real channels that press AJ and Hearn. That's good, man. Because all these, hey man, I love all these channels, man. I want pretty much everybody's on the same boat trying to do the same thing, man. Pastor students say I roll with both of you. Got to keep the community strong. I feel. I mean, he's a good dude, man. Don't get me wrong, man. I like his channel. I like his content. I was like wondering why he wasn't on Ego's channel anymore. I was like, well, I think he did one recently, but like I said, man, I fucks with these cats in the LDBC. I don't have to go to anybody else's channel, you know. I don't really even have to, because it's hard for me to stay caught up with Blood's content and 78's content and Blue Blood Sports TV's content, you know. Coach Sheldon Harris, I want to get my MMA, start learning my MMA. I got to go over there too. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just tough when you're making content to do all of that, man. James Sousa said, I want to see a Fanon, Ego, and Dante Boxing Nation collaboration. That would be fun, man. I got a subscriber up to catch up with the big boys. Those the big boys. But hey, 78 let me on his channel, so that's one big boy. Fuck being fair. Let's just talk shit and lies and upload the shit for viewers. I'm not sure what that means, Tinny Tinley. I'm biased towards new media, LDBC, Black Media Row. I like that. Ash kicking products. What's good, my man? Yes, sir. That's who I mess with. Those are the videos that I watch, man. I ain't got a lot of time for. I would watch UK channels, but you know, hey man, cats getting a little bit crazy. Look, there is going to be. I'm going to keep going for a little while. I'm not getting off quite yet, but there is something coming up. I do believe on World Breaker Fighting's channel. He's going to be having a show coming on after this. We still got a little bit more time on this, man, but I want to make sure you guys definitely get that dude a holler, give him a chance, check out his show. B&B Boxing, me too. Pound LDBC gives black fighter the platform, and we need the truth. His black fighters are the best in the world. They're great fighters all day, man. What did Teeny get deleted for? Teeny Tinley. What did Tinley say? I gotta see this. Oh yeah, you get the fuck out, and you don't even get. Nah, you are gone. There ain't no hiding for that, dog. You gotta go. Talk shit about me, I'll time you out. 78 put me on. Him and Black Fight Fan TV, so you got to go. Okay? Just telling you. There's certain cats I got major affection for. And my man 78 Sports TV and Black Fight Fan TV and Blood Boxing put me on. Dude put me on, so, you know, you got to go. Sorry. You got to go. Check him out, Fanon. Check who out? Big Baby Miller will get knocked out by Wilder in the late rounds or the early rounds. That dude can't punch. Big Baby Miller can't punch. That's Big Baby Miller's problem. He can take a punch. Hey, sleep with one eye open, man. What's going on, my Aussie friend? Look, man, in your honor, dog, you know I'm about to be dropping them Jeff Horn, Anthony Mundine videos. All right? Just so you know, man, we keeping our conversation going. Sleep with one eye open. Just because Jeff Horn got the brakes beaten off him does not mean that I am abandoning Australian boxing. I am not. All right? I'm looking, so we got the heat coming with Anthony Mundine, Jeff Horn, dude. I'm looking forward to that fight. And I ain't even playing, man. Miller would go under 5 to 7. Yeah, it gets laid out, dog. He said, thanks, brother. Yeah, it's all good, man. I know how it is, man. You know, he real AF, but he don't fuck with Eddie. Nah, I think he's gonna be up out of there, man. I like Jarrell Miller, man. Jarrell Miller. There's so many Jamal, Jarrell. I get tongue tied with that. The Dark Lord 2006 says, dude, are you a Harry Potter fan? With the Dark Lord 2006, isn't that the year Was that the year of the last Harry Potter book, 2006? I'm pretty sure it is, man. You must be you must be a Harry Potter fan. And I say that because I read all the books like 4 times. Man, my wife was like, we're gonna read these books with our kids. I fucked up and did that, dog. Dog, you get out of here, man. First of all, you fucking race a 78 Sports. That's not you, okay? So I'm gonna hide you from the channel. And second of all, dude, you know what cotton picking is? Okay, do you know what cotton picking is? Whose hands pick cotton? All right. You might as well just call me the N-word with that cotton picking stuff. Okay? Number one, you biting this dude's name and it ain't him. And number two, you're gonna say some cotton picking. What is wrong with you, man? Think about what you say. Cotton picking. People don't even know that, man. Like, you basically calling somebody a nigga when you say your cotton picking hands. What's up, Derek Jackson? Yeah, do gotta go, man. It's Gerald Miller. Nah, is it Gerald? Thought it was Jarrell. Whatever his name, big titty Miller. Nah, dog, ill establishment. They don't take a day off, man. They do not. They be trying to roll with it. Oh, it's Tinley. Oh, okay, well, he's out too. We'll throw him out permanently too. Target's Box said, how big is Tyson Fury's fan base in the UK? We'll show that. Big bitch Miller. I like him. I mean, you're out of there. Hi, yeah, dude's got to get up out of there with that, dog. Not trying to hear you, man. You know, the funny thing is that one cat who was named before, Fake 78, you know who I think that is on the real? Dang, he's live already. He must be at a different time zone. It's Gerald Miller. I thought it was Jarell Miller. Hold on, man. Let me look at this. It's Jarrell, man. Jarrell Miller. It's Jarrell Miller. It's not Gerald, it's Jarrell. Yeah, Jarrell, Jarrell. It doesn't have a D, it's Jarrell. Yeah, Shakur caught a battery charge and he stopped whooping people, man. Oh, Marshall said, "Okay, block his ass and give me his email. I'll go KO him." Hey, man, ain't no worries to be throwing hands on nobody around this joint. It's all good. Jarrell, Jelly, Big Baby Miller. General Squirrel, whoever beats the bomber will have to KO him or not get hit for 12. I don't see either happening. And that's tough, not getting hit like that. And being able to KO him. Oh, thanks for the correction. It's all good. Jarrell Miller, Mr. Boxing Today 2. And I know y'all need to subscribe to Mr. Boxing Today 2. Mr. Boxing Today 2, my understanding is that me and you are going to be doing a collaboration on Friday. You say you have lots of support. Me? I have lots of support. Hey, man, there's a lot of boxing fans. If you're talking about me, there's a lot of boxing fans. I don't know about supporting me, but people like boxing fans. I mean, we're boxing fans. Yeah, but I'm supposed to be doing a collaboration with Mr. Boxing Today too. Please don't embarrass me, Mr. Boxing Today. How Blood's gonna put me on with you? That means I got to go and double study all the fights and all the heavyweight fights in 1981. I got to go to 1982 or 1983 to see what happened after the fights. I got to go to 1979 through 1980 to find out what happened before the fights, just to hang with you and not get embarrassed. I can't stand it, man. It's tough hanging out with these cats that are here that are real serious. Oh, Kurt will be there too. You really trying to do me in, dog. Blood's trying to do me in. But now, who's your favorite defensive fighter of all time? Mine is Georgie Benton. Past the student, my favorite defensive fighter of all time would be Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali. Said, no, you don't have to do all that. Yes, I do, blood. You don't understand, man. I got to be over prepared. That's how I was trained. It's like, if you really want to be able to speak for 5 minutes, you got to study to be able to go for 3 hours. Because if it's only 5 minutes, but you've trained for 3 hours, 5 minutes is easy. You train for 3 minutes, and that shit goes 5, you're a dead man. So if I don't know what I'm talking about and I get on there with Curtis Anderson, he decided to start showing off, asking me about all kind of this and all kind of that. I got to know my stuff, dog. I don't believe in making a fool of myself. Said black fight ain't no half. Hell no, ain't no half stepping, dog. You got to be ready to go. They trying to set up for 9. They are setting me up with them. Those is heavy hitters, dog. Those is heavy hitters, dog. I'm trying to tell you. Curtis Anderson, come on, man. I'll mess around. I ain't going to tell you how I'm going to beat Curtis Anderson in this trivia contest, but I figured out how it is, how I'm going to do it, and it's basically cheating, but fuck it, I'm going to cheat. I'm sick of Curtis Anderson beating me. I'm sick of Lawrence Williams beating me. Hey, man, I'm going to be like 78 said, hey, man, I ain't going to be the only one hanging out there, dog, but I'm not going to Google. I want to stay true to my no Google. One thing about Cheeseburger Miller, his stamina is pretty good for a big man. He would gas, though, because Wilder is too quick for him and not got to stand there. Yeah, man, but here's the thing about Big Chunky. Big Chunky take too many punches, dog. You know what I mean? Big Chunky takes too many punches. You keep taking all them damn punches, you ain't gonna be able to take all them damn punches from Wilder. You're not just gonna be having them pop you upside the head and you laughing about that shit. No, sir. You gonna take maybe 1, maybe 2, but not 3. Hey, Bloodbox said it's not trivia, bro. I'm gonna put your voice in the neon lights of the 1980s. Nah, dog, I don't trust you, blood. Nah, dog. I'm studying, dog. I'm studying. I don't believe in that, dog. I don't believe in half-ass preparation. You got to make sure. Now, on the real, though, I'm just joking about that, man. I'm really, really, really looking forward to that conversation, man. You know, Passive Super said, I love Ali, but his defense wasn't top tier. Ali relied more on his athleticism than his technical defensive technique. Hey, man, yes, who my favorite was, not who I thought was the best. That's who my favorite is. That was my favorite. Not who I thought the best was. If I have to say who I think the best was that I've seen would probably be Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker, man, it's hard to hit, man. It's hard to hit him with a bucket of paint, man. It's hard to hit. It's hard to hit him with a spray gun, you know? Man, you crazy. Ali got great D. I mean, he's got great D with his legs in the 60s because he couldn't get touched. He's very, very athletic. Oh, and that's a little trivia fact, man, about one of those 1980 fighters that I ran into. He said dodging punches is defense. It damn sure is, and he can make you miss. That's for dang sure. Do you remember who I shouldn't add? That's a trivia question I'll save for some other time. But yeah, man. Ezra Charles. Man, I liked Ezra Charles. He's one of my favorite fighters, but Trey X busted me out and was like, he got knocked out 18 times. Like, yes, I know he got knocked out. Can I like Ezra Charles? The fact of the matter is I liked Ezra Charles when I was a kid. Because I think I was watching some tape of Joe Louis and Ezra Charles, was there, and I just liked how Ezra Charles moved. And I liked his name, Ezra. Perfection. Ali had impeccable head movement and swift movement on the feet. Yep. Ali couldn't hit Ali with a bucket of rice. That's what it is. Couldn't hit him with a bucket of rice. That was the phrase I was looking for. Can't hit him with a bucket. Yeah, Reese Mack. That's what I was gonna say. Ali Dokes exhibition. Man, that was crazy. That's what shows you that Ali was a pretty big dude, man. And did you know that Michael Dokes did what's the dude's name, man? The one cat that I think Holmes, that could be made an argument that Holmes ducked. What is a guy's name from Louisville, Kentucky, that is a good argument that Larry Holmes ducked? Greg Page. Greg Page, I didn't know. Greg Page was like, came into a fight weighing 235. Like, these boys ain't that little, man. That's about the size of AJ and them dudes. Yep, Page. Expert genius. Yep, Mr. Bizonade Page. Yep. Page, man. That dude came into a fight weighing 235, man. That dude was a good fighter, too, man. That was a real good fighter. Expert genius. People say that Floyd Mayweather clearly haven't seen Pernell Whitaker fight. Must be before his prime. Before their time. Yes, yeah, no doubt about it, man. I mean, Pernell Whitaker is nice, man. Real nice. But yeah, man, I like Greg Page, man. Greg Page, I think that's some interesting stuff that went on there with blood buys. Yeah, heavyweights got big in the early 1980s. Yep. They started getting bigger and bigger. Ali went for years in his prime without getting hit much. By the way, man, Expert Genius, much love in the super chat, man. I appreciate that, dude. Said people say that Floyd Mayweather, people that say Floyd Mayweather clearly haven't seen Pernell Whitaker fight, must be before their time. Yeah, Pernell Whitaker, and you get caught up in the moment with Floyd. You get caught up in the moment. It's reasonable to get caught up in the moment. Yep, Ali had a granite chin, had a hell of a heart, and a dude willing to fight wherever, man. You know what I mean? Watch Ali Shavers. Your Lord have mercy. I watched Shavers. I just got done maybe 2 days ago. I watched Shavers Holmes. God dog, man. Larry Holmes got blasted in the first. I think it was a first or second round. He got blasted with these wide right hooks. Man, you could hear that shot 30 years in the future. And dude gets the thing I liked about Larry Holmes, and I think Larry Holmes is a really underrated heavyweight. He get clocked and he would get back up. I mean, it's like I thought he looked like he was dead when he got knocked down by Norton and just got right back up, throwing hands, went into the fire. Man, I think Larry Holmes is a case of what do they say, iron, steel, sharpens steel. Yeah, Ken Norton was the man too. Yep, I saw one of the fights I just watched with Ken Norton was Norton versus Jerry Cooney. That was kind of sad, man. But it does help listening to the commentary, like the Howard Cosell commentary and all that, because it does give you a perspective of how old what Ken Norton was going through before his one fight in 2 years, and the fact that he was like at least 36 years old when he fought him. Ash Kicking Product said Ali has the greatest outside of the ring story in the history of boxing, on top of being a fighter. That's why he's the greatest of all time. Absolutely, no doubt about it. Wow, Norton versus Holyfield would have been a great fight, man. Norton Holyfield would have been a great fight. Great fight. I was watching Norton. Some of the fights I just got done watching Norton versus Michael Doak. I mean, Holyfield Dokes. Was it Holyfield Dokes? Holyfield Dokes was up. Woo! Holyfield Dokes had those Allen Iverson braids in at the time. 6'3", 225. Norton didn't fare well against sluggers. Hey man, because he could get hit. James Sousa said, I love Pernell for life though. Awesome boxer, footwork bar none. Yep, great fight. Yeah, Jack Johnson's story is really great too, man. He's got a great personality. Jack Johnson's also the luckiest bastard in the history of all mankind, because he should have been dead 4-5 times over. Truck Turner, Mr. Snipes hit home. Oh, you talk Ronaldo Snipes hit Holmes with a big right hand. Yep, he got hit now. He did. Snipes did get hit. And who did I see Snipes fight too? It was a light. Oh, Snipes versus Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. That was a good fight. Ronaldo Snipes, Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. That was a really good fight. Moody Treeweather. Sweet Pea just didn't have power. Nope. He did it 100. He did it lightweight. He had some nice pump at lightweight. He's just a little dude, man. Yeah, Snipes floored Holmes bad. Holmes been knocked down, dog, by a couple cats. Jack Johnson had some pretty damn good defense too. Yeah, that's some funny. That's my favorite moment in all of boxing. My favorite boxing highlight is Jack Johnson. Can anybody guess my favorite, absolute favorite highlight? My favorite boxing highlight ever is a Jack Johnson highlight. It is hilarious and it is vicious. That's just a quiz to see if anybody can guess that one. KR, Jack Johnson did what he wanted at the time when black men should be getting lynched for nothing. Pretty amazing he wasn't killed. Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, he's rich, number one. He was making money for people, number two. I'm pretty sure the reason he didn't get killed is he's making some white folk, some influential white folk a lot of money. That'll tend to keep the riffraff up off your back, you know? Like, nah, dog, we making a ton of money up off this one. You put your hands on him, you costing me some money. All right. Yes, Reese Mack, the one where Jack Johnson knocked out that dude, Stanley Catchell's teeth. Absolutely hilarious. Tyron, when he brushed his teeth out his gloves. Yep. Oh, man, that shit was my favorite, man. Oh, that was my favorite. Stanley Catchell. Yes, sir. Ali said Jack Johnson was crazy. He was. But he also, man, he's also protected. Let's just be real about it. Dog had to be protected because he wasn't he was making cats a lot of money. You saw those people in them stands, they paid for that. He was selling a lot of newspaper, you know? So, you know, when you're making a lot of people money, you ain't, you know, people ain't just going to be able to grab you, strap you up on a tree, you know? Oh, yeah, Deion Watch said paying the police officer twice up front for the speeding ticket. Yeah, that was after his retirement. But, yeah, that's a funny dude, man. And very articulate, too. If you listen to him speak, like when he was in his 70s, lived a good life, too, after he retired, man. Kept his money. I believe he's a wealthy man for his whole life. That's a good thing. Yep, Jack Johnson, a Texas legend, without a doubt. General Squirrel said green is a more important color than black. Yep, it gets if you got the green, hey, you making somebody money, they'll keep you in check, dude. You know, they'll keep you in check if you're making them money. People get away with, you know, money, you know, money talks, BS walks, dog. Yep, had several tactics. Yeah, he loved them white women. Hey, and they loved him too. Hey, y'all, but look, man, I've been on here about an hour and a half. I appreciate everybody coming to the chat. Definitely appreciate y'all. I'm about to roll. Yeah, Joe Lewis, yeah, Somali Pirate, no doubt about it. But look, I'm about to head up out of here. I thank you for everybody for attending the live stream. I went on a little longer than I wanted to. Hey, definitely holler at my man, World Breaker Fighting. I think I might have counter-programmed him, and I don't feel too good about that. For now, I was gonna say Johnson KO'd Burns. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, I gotta go. Actually, you know, when I get done with this, I'm gonna go watch some Jack Johnson, man. See what I can get on that. But anyway, with that, much love in the super chat, everybody that tuned. Shout out to the LDBC and everybody, new media, Black Media Row, everybody that's contributing to the cause of getting this good boxing talk out. Much love and appreciation to all y'all for checking me out. And with that, I'm out. Peace.